Hey guys, we're back with Everlasting Summer. We're on day 6 now. I think 6, right? 6. Uh, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Wait a sec. Okay, day 6. There we go. We're doing the Oyana route. Um, Not much more to say, is there? So, I can't say that my morning was good. Instead, I woke up absolutely broken. Oh yeah, last time Oyana kissed us, she was like, "Oh, kawaii desu." That's what she sounds like. The room was filled with a bright sunlight. Outside the window, birds were lightheartedly chirping. I reluctantly brought myself into a sitting position and stretched. I slowly started to recall the events of the previous day. A trip, a silly ghost game, Oyana falling asleep, and... yeah. You know, I still don't have any eyes, eh? A kiss! Kissu! I blushed immediately. It was so surprising that I was knocked out of reality for a while. Oh, oops. Oops. The main problem is how should I treat her now? At first glance, nothing special had happened, but besides, she's the last girl in the whole camp that I could expect such actions. She seemed a bit, to me, at best, a little sister, nothing more. But for her, apparently I was more than an older brother. No, it's Wincest. Though, perhaps I just imagined all that, and there's no hidden meaning, deep motive, or allusions to far-reaching conclusions in this case. Just an expression of gratitude? Definitely Oyana is capable of extraordinary deeds. I could easily turn simple things into complicated. Finally, I decided to put off the matter until the time I'd meet her face to face. The clock showed 11. Being old didn't wake me up for breakfast. However, I shouldn't worry. It was not much time left till lunch. Okay, I took a bag of washing accessories and went to do all the water procedures. Okay, I don't met anyone on the way. Probably all the pioneers are busy with their own things. A place near the basins was deserted too. 5 minutes later, I again stood in front of the cabin of the camp leader, thinking what to do next. Nothing worthwhile had come to my head. I sat in the deck chair and possibly could have stayed here till lunch, but I was withdrawn from the chance by a familiar voice. Hi. Hey, Slavia. She was smiling sweetly at me. Hi. You overslept again? No, I was sleeping until a moderate hour. Seems like. That's no good. Perhaps, and where are you going? In fact, I hardly was really interested in Slavia's agenda for today, but I wanted to keep the conversation going. Well, we got some things to do. I see. Silence followed. She was about to leave when I suddenly said, mind sitting with me for a while? No, this is the Oyana end, not the Slavia end. Do you even... Sure, why not? Slavia sat nearby. Something worrying you, isn't it? No, why do you think so? I can read it on your face. She laughed softly. Not really. Although, probably Slavia was right. Something really was worrying me. Obviously, I'm worried about the last night events. Listen, do you have any little brothers or sisters? I do. How do you get along? Pretty well. She smiled widely. And you? No, I don't. I said after a short pause. So why are you asking? I don't know, just... Do you always understand them? I try to. Sometimes I cannot just make out what children want. Suddenly I stop for a moment. Slavia doesn't know the fact that I'm much older than I look. For her, I'm still a child myself. Those who are younger, why? Well, I cannot always understand the motivation of their actions. They often behave illogically. Weren't you as old as them some time ago? She looked at me with surprise. Of course I was. At the moment, it seemed to me that it had been a very long time ago. And when I looked at Oyana this time, it was turning into a whole gulf of years. Well, think of yourself at that time. I was different. At least, it seemed to me like that. Good for you, if so. Slavia laughed again. And you? Did you always do stupid things? Depends on the age we're talking about. Well, let's say age of 14, for instance. Well, different things were happening, she said thoughtfully. Okay, that's nice, but it still doesn't make anything clear. Maybe that's the way it should be? Maybe. Slavia stood up, wished me goodbye, and left. I closed my eyes and fell asleep. Good night. Oh, hey, lunchtime! Although the sound was quiet and it was coming from far away, my body worked like clockwork. In due time, I was standing near the door to the canteen. And where I met Oyana. Hi there. Huh, yeah. I already ate. She laughed out brightly and ran away. I didn't stop her. After all, I had nothing to say to her. I see, took a meal and was already heading to my favorite place in the corner when suddenly someone grabbed me by the hair. Ah! Oh, it's just Alyssa. Oh, okay. Sit down right here. Alyssa's voice sounded menacing, but at the same time somehow psychopathic? Is that a word? What happened? I've got a subject to discuss, she said with a bit softer tone. Okay, sit down next to it. What's the subject? You were there yesterday. When she played the dumb prank with the bedsheet? No! It was pointless to lie to Alyssa. Yeah, I was there. That is. She laughed out loud. Why on earth have you done that? Alyssa instantly became serious and gave me a level look. Why don't you ask her? I'm asking you now, so you'll have to talk. Oh, okay, you're mad. I don't know. I asked. Well, you better tell me why the camp leader didn't react. How should she react? I think you know. I looked at her skeptically. Well, she just did not realize who it was. Well, we should have met Olga's detective abilities. There's much to be desired. And then? It was you who brought her back last night? No, Shakespearean elves did that. I said mockingly. Wait, did Shakespeare ever, like, make a... Wait, did Shakespeare write stories or plays? I think it was stories that got turned into plays, or is that vice versa? I don't know. But did he ever write a piece of literature that involved elves? I can't think of one. I mean, I can only think of Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet. Is it Macbeth? Those are the only ones I know. So what's the problem with that? No problems at all. Alyssa stared at her plate and started to eat with concentration. Also, she ran off somewhere during the night and came back all in a happy mood. And don't you know anything about that? No. Even if I do, why do you care? She gave me an intense gaze. Well, I do care. But I never thought that she could be concerned about someone besides herself. Nothing like that happened if you'd like to know. Nah, it's not about that. Alyssa replied shortly without looking at me. Probably it's a bad idea to bring up the subject. By the way, what's like that? What do you mean? What you've just said? What I've just said? Come away, cheesy. Playing Watch Dogs? Who even bought that game? It failed. Well, not quite half a year ago, but come on, nobody should be buying that. Come on, man. Buy good games. And, hold on. Ouch. My recording stopped, like, for a second. Because I accidentally, like, resized the window or something. I'll have to look at that. Tried to joke around to confuse her. Hey, listen to me. I'm watching you. Oh, I'm so scared, I said roughly, took the tray and left the table. Definitely wasn't afraid of Alyssa's words, even if they sounded like a threat. In fact, I was more interested in her concern about Oyana. Of all the local inhabitants, she was surely the last one to be worrying about another person. Walked out of the canteen and got into the real furnace. Sun grilled so ruthlessly that nobody could stay under its scorching rays. I was trying to find some cool and shaded place, and beach sounded like the best place for this. You know, I'm still thinking that Lena's the antagonist. You know, it's just that feeling, you know? I'm almost, if there is an antagonist, she's one of the most likely candidates. The beach was not crowded. Perhaps most of the pioneers were scared of the scorching heat, or maybe they just decided to take a nap after lunch. I didn't take swimming trunks, so I just sat under an umbrella and began to watch the swimmers. There's no one I knew, and it was even better that way, so I had an opportunity to sit quietly and think. 5.5 days have passed already since my arrival, and what has changed? There's a couple of unexplained but completely harmless events, but all in all, harmless? Like when Shurik tried to kill me? Yeah, completely harmless. But it was just a regular pioneer camp. And this is what is making me even more frightened. What's going to happen next? Another day, another week, and what's going to happen after the session's over? I've got nowhere to return to even. Maybe this time I was not even born yet, or even worse. After thinking over this for a few minutes, I went back to yesterday's evening. Strange, but I worried about it much more than before. On the one hand, I wanted to say something to make the situation clear, but on the other hand, I avoided any meeting with Oyana by all means, being afraid of making a fool of myself by a wrong word or gesture. Closed my eyes and dozed off for a little while. Oh, hey, Lena. I saw Lena by my side. How long have you been sitting there? I asked him, surprised. Oh, is that a new sprite? I think so. Not too long. Strange that she did not wake me up. Something happened? I don't know why, but my sixth sense was telling me she's eager to say something but doesn't dare. Wait! Lena! She's been involved in every route. Come on, this can't be a coincidence. No, what about you? Neither. Are you sure? Of course. I smiled. Then what do you want to talk about? Oh, what do you think I want to talk? It seems like it. No, not really. Long silence game. Do you have any little brothers or sisters? No? What about you? And I don't. So why would you ask that? Sometimes I think I don't understand children at all. Me too. And let's face it and express anything. But probably it's gotta be like that. What do you mean? How should I treat them then? Treat them the way you think is right. Well, that's the whole idea. I don't know what's right and what is wrong. The more you think about it, the more you'll regret the mistake. Well, that's true, but it doesn't help. I was somewhat surprised by the profound sayings of Lena. Of course, she says that all that with traces of shyness and modesty, without inappropriate openness, but still. You mean that I should do the first thing off the top of my head? I left. As you said, you've got to trust your gut. Do you believe that? I don't know. We sat there for some time and then she stood up. Well, I've got to go. Thanks for the conversation. Don't mention it. Lena smiled faintly. Okay, she didn't go insane. That's good. I lay down and stared at the burning sun. Trust your gut, huh? What if my gut tells me I should kiss her? That's illegal, Semyon. I wouldn't do it. By the way, what was the first thought that came to me after that time? I tried to remember painfully, but nothing worked. Even some scraps of thought not surfaced in the brain. However, in this conversation, I could only act according to Lena, since it all happened too sudden. Although, the beginning, the disclaimer says that all, is it heroines or heroines? All the female protagonists are over the age of 18, even if they says they aren't. So, I mean, technically she's 18. I could only act according to Lena, since it all happened too sudden. The sun was setting slowly. I raised and went towards the canteen as my stomach told me that even participants of Fantastic Story need a meal regularly. Someone called me to the square. Electronic! He ran up to me, caught his breath, and said, Semyon? Yeah, it's probably me. Take it. He handed me some kind of key. What's this? It's the key to our club. I get invited to the club! Why won't I want it? Olga asked me to, considering that I will not be returning there today. So give it to Shurik. He has his own business. So take it yourself. I can't. Why? Listen, just take it. Why do I need it? What am I going to do with it? It'll give it back to me later. Listen. Well, I have to go. Okay, see ya. Shoved the key into my hand and ran. Whatever you say, he's definitely strange. However, I didn't pay significant attention to this man and just put the key in my pocket. Came in the canteen even before the dinner. Fortunately, it was already open, but no food was served. I took my favorite seat in the farthest corner and concentrated on playing with a toothpick. Soon I got a feeling that someone was standing next to me. Olga! We just stared at each other for some time. Do you need something? Finally, I broke in the silence. You know, Semyon? Sure, I understand everything, but what? Asked surprisingly. Do you really think I didn't realize your absence last night? Absence is quite an overstatement. I'd rather say I just came out for a moment. Well, so what? What's the matter? I thought that it's nothing too, but I was determined to check. The camp leader was curiously round. So, have you checked? I still cannot understand what she's up to. Yes, I checked. And you know what? What is We're a true pioneer, it is. It is unacceptable, it's shameful, it's disgraceful, especially with her. What? No, I'm not into lollies, no. Come on. She flushed all red with exertion. I don't even want to hear your pitiful excuses. A vague guess of what she's talking about dawned on me. So what happened? Would you care to explain? Now I've got some nerve. You with Oleana, no, that's not what happened. Now it became crystal clear. I've got two things to tell you. First, my name isn't Shirley. Second, I'm trying to like think of jokes that people say. You know, I just can't. Jokes like I don't even understand that Shirley joke. Like, what's the joke? I don't know. I started steaming up. Nothing of that kind happened here, and I'm the last one who had any relation to the situation. And you think that? Second, you're the interrupter. Who told you that? In fact, the answer is obvious. Oleana would not do that. If she had decided once again to play a trick on me, she would make it much earlier. For the time spent here, I began to understand her well. This leaves only one possible candidate, Alyssa. Why does it matter? No, it does. What do you care to explain your behavior then? Alyssa seemed to have been taken aback with my vigor. There's nothing to explain. I quickly got up and headed to the exit of the canteen. Semyon, wait. See ya! What I want to be ya! I heard the camp leader's feral prattle behind me. If you behave decisively with her, then she's not that confident. So now I have to get things straight with David Alyssa. While her shakes didn't concern me or concern me indirectly, I could bear it. Just thinking about it, I even started to consider her not such a bad person. That's a bad mistake. I might stop you at this weird. Do you know where Alyssa is? Yes, I do. What's the matter? Just tell me. Come on. Where is she? Those words sounded obviously rough, but it seemed like she didn't pay any attention to it. She's at the music club. Oh, hey! Hey, Miku! And she was accompanied by Miku. Mind explaining something? I started right off the bat. No, what makes you think so? Alyssa gave a cute smile. Oh, hi, Sam-man. How nice that you're here, too. Maybe the three of us can play something. I have a new song, and you know it's so funny. I'm sure you'll like it, I promise. Or we can choose something old. Miku interrupted the conversation. Could you... What? She looked at me with a smile of an uncomprehending child. For that moment, I understood exactly what she had in mind. Little rabbits, teddy bears, pussycats, and there's no sign of intelligence. I need to talk to Alyssa. I said in a tone that accepted no disapproval. Oh, maybe later. It looks like she was upset. No, I don't care. No! So, I don't understand what you mean. Alyssa said, offended. And anyways, I have to go. She turned away around and was ready to leave. Tried to stop her verbally. Hey, not so fast! She stopped and turned to me. I'm not here to kill you. Our words sounded like a joke, but Alyssa flinched. I'm gonna kill her, guys! She's dead! I'm gonna call it here, guys. Stay tuned for next time, which probably be the end of day 6, and you know, then 1 or 2 more parts for the end of the Oleana good end. So see you guys then. Bye.